Rogue Recaps here. Today I am going to explain a sci-fi thriller upload, part 2. Dylan is frustrated that his family except for his mother, have pretty much forgotten about him and moved on with their lives. His younger brother is going to prom and he is still stuck in a child's body, 6 years after his upload. He asks Nora to upgrade him to a teen so he can bang womans. Nathan and Ingrid take part in couples therapy, each bringing their respective therapists, both claiming that they feel they're becoming disconnected. Nathan feels that he doesn't have much of his own life, since it's all controlled by Ingrid's decisions. He also reveals Fran's information that he wasn't actually dying before being uploaded. When Nora has to leave Dylan to see her father in the hospital, Nathan offers to watch him. Luke convinces him to visit the gray market, in order to buy hacks to enter a virtual party with living people. AI Guy tries to stop them, but they ignores him and enters the off-limit area. 1 hour is given to them before they are erased from the system. While there, Nathan buys a hack into his former business partner Jamie's phone, while Dylan goes to get an illegal avatar upgrade so he can appear as an older person. Upon returning to Lakeview, Luke goes to virtual party and starts to enjoy. Dylan discovers his upgrade gave him the body of a young woman, which Nora then reprograms to his former body. Luke is upset that he cannot see Dylan's boobs. Fran is in her self-driving vehicle on her way to see Josh Pitzer, when her car malfunctions and drives off the end of a pier. Nathan is informed by his niece Chloe, that she's having a sleepover with Ingrid, and tells him about Fran's disappearance. Nathan introduces Chloe to Nora. Chloe tells her uncle that Nora is beautiful and likes her more than Ingrid. During the meeting, the boss asks Alicia to take good care of Luke, and to show more ads to people. Nora suggests Nathan that he can fast forward the ad, and tells him that she has a date. Nora's father tells her that she needs to get to know Byron more, who's alive, instead of focusing on Nathan, who's dead. Nathan is becoming bored being by himself at Lakeview, and tries every chance he can get to spend time with Nora. Luke is causing problems for Alicia by exploiting bugs in the system to get items and upgrades without paying for them. Like having a free hot bath. Alicia cuts his finger and leaves. Nathan calls Jamie, but to his surprise he answers it, but tells him he is busy and disconnects. During their date, Nora finds out some interesting things about Byron, including that he likes to inspire children to always try and do their best, regardless of the situation. During dinner with her family with Chloe present, Ingrid dislikes the way they treat both Chloe and Nathan because they come from humble family, eventually kicking everyone out. Nora's date with Byron goes bad, when he mocks the work that she does. She spends that rest of the evening talking to Nathan. Nora calls Nathan and shows her office. They are having a great moment by setting the stars to light bright, and she agrees his death wasn't an accident. She falls asleep at her desk, being awoken by Alicia. Nora is exposed by her boss Lucy, about her overnight excursion in Lakeview with Nathan, and threatened with losing her good rating, if she continued to pursue a close relationship. Ingrid attends a support group and says she's thinking of freezing Nathan temporarily, until she can be with him. Nora sees a news report about the death of Josh Pitzer and suspects that someone is trying to cover up anything to do with Nathan's program, Beyond. Nora has Nathan give her father a tour of Lakeview, hoping he'll choose to be uploaded once he dies. A figure approaches the door leading to the data servers for Lakeview, and plants a bomb inside, while Nora uses her boss Lucy's computer to find out what she can about what happened in regards to Josh's death, and Nathan's damaged memories. She finds that an unknown employee has access to Nathan's files and tries to look into it, but the bomb goes off and shuts down all affected computers. The computers come back on and she searches the global employee database for the unknown employee ID, finding no results. Even after a successful tour with Nathan, Nora's father decides not to go ahead with uploading himself when he dies, instead maintaining his beliefs that he will be reunited with his wife in heaven. Lucy informs Nora that she's being suspended because of her constant hanging out with Nathan, which goes against company policy. Nathan confesses his feelings for Nora but is not aware that Lucy has taken control of Nora's avatar and she rejects him. Dejected, Nathan asks his mother to help him find a different afterlife that his family can afford. Alicia informs Nora of Nathan leaving Lakeview. Fearing that he's in danger, she travels to Los Angeles and meets up with Ingrid, who was unaware of Nathan's plans. While Ingrid is on the phone, Nora finds a box of Nathan's belongings and looks through them. Nathan ends up deciding to stay in Lakeview, but when they leave the agency, an unknown assailant grabs the hard drive Nathan has been downloaded to and tosses it into the water to destroy him. Nora reveals to Nathan's mother that she noticed the guy before and gave Ingrid a dummy drive while making sure Nathan's drive was with her. Nathan enters into Lakeview. The AI guy and Luke welcomes him. Nora is reappointed to Horizon by Ingrid's father for saving his hard drive. Nathan and Nora hugs. Nora tells Nathan that he can walk in water, but to his surprise he can't and falls in the water.